Hi, it's Donna-Marie here. What I want to talk to you about this week is what type of business owner you are. Now, the reason this is so important is because when you know what sort of business owner you are, you can run your business more effectively to fit your particular style of management. Now, two books that really helped me in this area are The Cash Flow Quadrant by Richard Kiyosaki and The E-Myth. I think it's now called The E-Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber. Now, what I got from these books, well, there was a lot I got from these books, but two things in particular are that when you go into business for yourself, there's different types of businesses. You can have a business where you're self-employed and you're still a business owner, but you're not a traditional entrepreneur as such as you've given yourself a job basically. So you're still working 9 to 5 or whatever sort of hours you're working. You've still got a job. It's just that it's your own job now rather than someone else controlling you or controlling what you do. Another business model is that you might be a business owner in the sense that you own the business and you have staff members who work for you. And that can often be a more profitable business model. Even though you've got higher expenses, you've got the potential to bring in more money than what one person alone can do. But it also means that you can start to take some time off. If you run your business properly, you can run it as the manager and have other people doing the day-to-day work. Now, either of these is perfectly okay, but it's just important to know the difference and to know which one you're fitting into. And the other thing is that ideally, you want to be in a position where if you're sick or you need a holiday, an extended holiday perhaps, you can easily take time off without your business suffering greatly or without losing income because you're not working in it. So to some extent, from these reasons particularly, I tend towards the model where you're the manager and you've got other people that help run the business. And that way it does make it easier in the long term. You might start out more as being self-employed where you're giving yourself a job, but then as the business grows, you can expand and move to a different model whereby you're doing more managing and less of the daily work. The other thing is from Michael Gerber's The E-Myth is that he makes a particular point about the hats that you wear. If you open a bakery, for example, are you, again, the business manager, where you manage the proceedings and you hire a baker and you hire customer service staff and you hire a bookkeeper or an accountant? Or are you going to wear the baker's hat where you're doing the baking and you might still need other people to help you in the business, but your main role is to do the baking every day? In which case, it may actually be a good idea for you to hire a manager as well or to get managerial advice if baking is your specialty. So does that make sense for you? It's basically you need to look at what you're doing, what you want to do and what you do best. If you love baking, then maybe that's where you're better suited as the baker and not the actual business manager. But if you're finding that you're just spending all day doing the baking or, whatever industry it is, then you might find that you're not being as effective as you could be with the management side of things. So as I said, either system is fine and there's different models that you can use as well. They're just the main two that I'm focusing on. But you need to be clear on what your goals are, whether you want your business to be a one-man band or a one-woman band or whatever, where it's just yourself doing the client work or whatever it is that you're doing. Or do you want a team where you're focusing on managing and you're building a business, a huge business? Maybe you're building an empire. Once you're clear on it, it's going to help you to make the decisions you need to make sure that your business runs effectively. Now, if you like this video and you haven't already signed up for our updates, you can do that now over on donnamarie.com if you're not already on that site. Doing that makes sure that you receive an email each time we've got a new video available that helps you to design a profitable business that fits your lifestyle. Bye for now.